Hi, welcome to Reservation.tools, the platform that lets you easily manage all reservations of your restaurant or nightlife venue with only a few clicks. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with the platform, how to create new schemes for your place, arrange the tables, manage the reservations, and work with the client database. The first thing you need to do if you want to get our tool is to contact us for pricing information and initial setup. You can do that by clicking Make an Inquiry on our homepage, www.reservation.tools, and submitting the contact form. You can also drop us an email directly at sales@reservation.tools. Based on your initial requirements, our team will create and set up your account. You will be provided with 3 separate accounts: one administrator with access to multiple places, one local administrator with access to only one place, and one account for the host or hostess with access only to the working environment. We can also help you create a scheme for your place based on specific guides you provide. Once you have your account set up, you are ready to log in. You can do that from the web on a.reservation.tools or by downloading our mobile app from Google Play. Once you're in your account, you can see the working environment where you can manage your reservations. But first, I'll guide you through the administration panel. From here, you can manage your schemes, tables, customer database, and reservations. You can access them from here or from the drop-down menu in the upper left corner. First, let's take a look at the Schemes menu. To create a new scheme, click Create. To add a new table, add a table number here and click Add. Then, drag the new table to the desired place and resize it if you need. You can add as many tables as you wish in the same way. If you want to hide a table, select it and click Hide Table. After that, you can restore it at any time by clicking Show. Finally, you need to specify for what period you want your scheme to be valid. To do that, select a starting date from the first calendar and an end date from the second one. When you're done editing, click on Save Scheme. Now you can see your newly created scheme in the list. You can always edit each of the schemes by clicking Scheme Edit. If you need to rearrange your tables for a certain period, you can create a new scheme from the default one and make all changes there. Then, this scheme will be displayed instead of the default one for that period, and you won't need to make any changes to the main scheme. Our suggestion is to create one default scheme for a long period and then create new schemes that are not default if you want to make any rearrangements. Now let's take a look at the Tables menu. From here, you can view all tables associated with your account. You can delete one or more tables by selecting them and clicking Delete here. Next is the Customers menu. It represents a database with all customers that have already made a reservation at your place. You can view their names, phone number, and ratings. By clicking Rating here, you can view a listing of all reservations for the specific customer as well as all his ratings. Finally, there is the Reservations menu. It shows you a list of all reservations associated with your account. You can easily sort them by name, date, or number of people. In each section from the menu, you can also find a filter panel. You can use it to filter the data you see in the dashboard based on different selections. Now let's get back to the working environment. Each table has 3 possible states: free, reserved, and occupied. By default, all your tables will be marked as free. To make a reservation, select one of the tables and click on Reserved. Then you need to add your client's name and phone number. Click on Add Client when you're done. Now you can see that the status of your table has changed. By clicking on it once again, you can add comments to the reservation, set the number of people, switch the table if the customer is moved, or change the name of the reservation if it's made on another person's behalf. When your customers arrive, you need to mark the table as occupied. Both reserved and free tables can be marked as occupied. When you change the status of a free table directly to occupied, you can add client's name and phone number, or you can just add an anonymous client. Finally, you need to change the status of your table to free by clicking here. You have the option to rate your clients or to mark the table free without rating. For your convenience, you can always zoom in and out. On a touch device, you can do it with your fingers as shown on the screen. You can also use the plus and minus buttons in the down left corner. If you have a customer that wants to make a reservation for another day, you can switch to a different date from the calendar in the upper left corner. Then, you can reserve the table as we showed you. Next to the calendar, you have access to the search panel where you can browse through all reservations for the selected day. Clicking on a reservation will outline the reserved table on your screen so you can easily find it if you have many tables. Thanks for choosing Reservation.tools.